Let's now make sense of shillings and cents in business. And something that not make a lot of Kenyans happy, as Kenyans are staring at another possible fuel crisis after a number of filling stations in Nairobi, Western Kenya and the Rift Valley reported shortages. Long queues have begun to build up at various petrol stations as motorists panic buy. Acting Cabinet Secretary for Petroleum and Mining, Juma, has urged Kenyans to stay calm as the country has enough fuel to last at least 17 days.
The fuel crisis has resurfaced yet again less than 2 weeks after the issues seemed to have been resolved as some parts of the country report fuel supply challenges. This is despite the government saying there is enough fuel in the country. A spot check by KBC found that most petrol stations in Nairobi, Western Kenya and Rift Valley do not have fuel, with those with the commodity experiencing long queues.
Kwa gali sana kwetu. Na uwezi weka mafuta lita kama 3, unaweka lita 2 zenye unapita na ukirudi imeisha.
Sasa tunashindwa, kwani ni shida gani iko tena mafuta? Hiyo shida yenye ilikuwa tulisikia itatuliwa.
Mafuta hata sisi tumeshangaa sana, na mbona shida imekuwa na hii ya mafuta.
Tunatafuta mafuta mpaka tunaingia kwa vijiji kutafuta, hata ukipatikana mafuta ikipatikana kwa mji wa mtu inabidi tuende kutafuta sababu hakuna mafuta.
Major oil companies and independent dealers are being blamed for exporting more than their set quotas at the expense of the local market. Following a consultative meeting between the Ministry of Petroleum, oil marketing companies and representatives of independent petroleum dealers, the acting Petroleum Cabinet Secretary, Juma, has reassured Kenyans that there are enough stocks that could last the country for at least 17 days. She says there is at least 97.4 million litres of super petrol and 77.8 million litres of diesel. The Cabinet Secretary blames the spike in fuel demand, especially in Western Kenya, to the preference of transit customers to fuel in Kenya, owing to lower pump prices when compared to neighbouring countries. During the meeting, Juma asked all marketing companies to adhere to the 60-40 fuel sale ratio, which dictates that the oil firms must sell at least 60% of their fuel in the country and at most 40% of their fuel to foreign markets. Juma further said that fuel aboard 2 ships that are awaiting docking in Mombasa will solely be sold in Kenya. MT Campo Square is expected to dock in Mombasa on Saturday, bringing in 133.5 million litres of super petrol, while MT Elka Athena is expected in 2 weeks, shipping in 104.7 million litres of diesel. Caroline Jenga for Lunchtime News.